Hi there everybody. Okay, let's get another video done. I've been a little bit slack this last week or so. Two reasons. One, I must admit, I got into the point where I just needed people. So I did Friday morning at Beaconside, and I've had a couple of just private ones in people's gardens, which if anybody wants to, obviously we can do that now. And it made me feel a lot better. Talking to the camera all the time sends you a bit doolally after a while. So that, and also I haven't done it all locked down, but I finally started my deep clean. So this room has just been full of stuff. It's been the dumping ground, but I've gone and got rid of it all today. So we are back. I've even got a little bit more view, I think. So we've moved back a little bit. So let's see how we go. All right, so big circles round. Still going to end up with the top of my head chopped off a bit, but there we go. And round. And round and back the other way. And round, and balance on one foot, circles round, and back the other way. And down, and the other leg. Three, four, and then back the other way. And down. And rolling down, so let your head drop down, shoulders in, roll all the way down. Sit till your fingers on or near the floor. And then tuck your bottom under, roll back up, all the way up till your head comes up, and we'll just drop down again. So head down, shoulders in, roll all the way down, there, drop, and tuck under, and up. Okay, so feet out nice and wide, hands on your hips, and drop, lift, drop down, lift, lower, and drop, lower. Keep pulling those knees back, keep squeezing those bum cheeks, drop, and lower, drop, and down, and 4, 3, 2, and last one, drop down, bounces, 3, 2, 1, and up, and legs a good shake. Okay, feet hip distance apart, make sure those knees are tracking straight in front of you. Lower, up, drop, lift, lower down, up, drop, lower, drop, and lower, drop, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Okay, and then feet out nice and wide, clasp your hands and lunge over, lift, drop down, lift, over, and drop, over, drop, and over, drop, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and back, and give the legs a good shake. Okay, balance. We're going to lean forward to start. Okay, just the toes on the floor behind you, so really spread your toes on your supporting leg so you've got a good bit of support. The whole foot is nice and firmly on the floor. I want you to lean forwards. Now you can just tilt forward more. You're trying to get your body and your leg parallel with the floor. Do reach out and hold on to something if you want to. There, try and straighten the back leg as much as you can. There, and then bring yourself back upright. If you want to take it a tiny bit further, once you've gone forwards, there, I want you to bend the supporting leg up and then come upright. Okay, so tilt forwards, hold, and either just come straight up or bend that supporting leg. Do hold on anywhere you need to. If you're going to go, that's fine. And up and upright and forward again. There. Really extend the leg out behind. Bend. Straight. And up. Or try and do while you're talking at the same time. And again. Lean forwards. And back if you don't want to do the bend in the knee, and then last one, tilt forwards. If you're wibbly wobbly, that's fine. The muscles trying to catch you and keep your balance. That bit of bend if you want. Up and back up, and give that leg a very good shake. Okay. And onto the other side. So start with the toes just behind you, leaning forward slightly. There, make sure the foot is firmly on the floor, and then you can just tilt. You're wanting to try and get parallel, but if you can't quite go that far, that's fine. There. And then bring yourself back. And again. Forwards. Keep yourself stable. If you want, you can have that bit of a bend. Up. And back up. Keep those shoulders nice and soft. And lean forwards. Bend if you want to. Or just hold for a couple of seconds. And bring yourself back up. Relax the shoulders, keep the breathing going nice and steady. Belly button back to spine. And forwards. Bit of bend. Up. And back. And then last one, with or without bend. And forwards. It might change your positioning, because once you go out and say if you bend and you're kind of feeling okay, once you extend and try and extend further, that might throw you off balance a little bit to start off with. And then come back and then give both legs a really good shake. Okay, let's drop this down a bit. I might be a bit further away, but it's still not getting the full body in, so but that's okay. All right. So, laying back, feet hip distance apart on the floor, hands clasped up in front. We're going to do the 3 different ones, going out and coming in, okay? But to start off with, hands up, tuck your bottom under, squeeze and lift, lower down, keep the bottom tucked under, lift, and lower, lift, and drop, and lift, and lower, squeeze, drop down, and lift. Keep those ribs down, body nice, long and straight, just squeezing the bum cheeks, feel it in the back of the legs, lower, and then lift up, hold it there. Now I want you to walk out onto your heels, okay? The feet still want to be hip distance apart, lower and lift. Now it's only going to be small now, smaller range of movement, but that's fine, lower and lift. If you want more, okay, pull on the heels, lower and lift, so you keep all the lower body activated, lower and lift. Keep pulling on those heels, drop, lift, drop, lift, lower, lift, and lower, lift up, and then walk all the way in, so you come right up onto your toes again, tuck your bottom under, drop, and push, drop down, and push, lower, and lift, drop, lift and squeeze. So keep those ribs down, just keep clenching those bum cheeks, drop, lift, drop, lift, and 2 more, lower, lift, and lower, lift, and then come all the way down. Bring those legs out and give them a good shake. Okay, let's come over. So, hands and knees. So, hands want to be under your shoulders, knees want to be under your hips. You're going to curl the toes under, okay? You're going to lift the knees off the floor about 1 inch, and then just lift 1 foot, drop, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, drop, lift, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, keep those knees lifted. Now we're going to go up. I want you to lock the legs out, tense your thighs as much as you can, and then drop down, hover the knees off the floor. Push back up, tense the thighs, squeeze, and drop. Push back up, straighten that leg, lock the knee joint out so you feel that tension in your thighs, and drop. You physically got to squeeze it, so push up, lock the legs out, squeeze, and drop, and push up, lock out, and drop, and up, lock out, big squeeze, and drop down, all the way down. Give those legs a good shake. Okay, while we're here, we're going to loosen out and open up into the hip joint a little bit more. So you might want your hands a little bit wider just to balance yourself. You're going to draw the leg out to the side, push it out, round, squeeze, and then back in. Keep the knee hovering off the floor. So same leg, so lift it up, out to the side. Try not to let your body roll. Keep as even as you can. So when you lift, only lift as high as you can, keeping those hips as still as you can. Push the leg out, round, so it comes straight behind, and then drop it down. Okay, so lift up. If you want to extend the leg out here, you can, before you go out and round, and back, and lift, or just push, rotate round at the same time, out, and drop, and last two, keep that torso as still as you can. There, you can extend first, round, drop, and lift, extend, round, and drop back. Okay, and then we get to do it on the other side. I'll flip round this way, otherwise I'll be kicking the wall. So hands can be that little bit wider to keep you balanced. Okay, make sure when you kick out and round, you're not pushing all your body weight over onto the right side if you're using your left leg. Make sure there's even pressure between all the limbs that are still on the floor. That way your core's going to get good work, and you know then you've got more chance of getting into your hip. All right, so lift up there. If you're just kicking out, extend the leg around so it goes straight, and then drop it down there. Or you can lift, extend first, out, and round, lift, out, round, and drop, and lift, or just push straight back, leg out behind, and drop, and lift, extend out, round, drop, and last one, lift, extend out, round, drop, and then sit back on your heels and relax. Okay, drop forward onto your belly. See if we can do this stretch from here. So lift the leg back there. Now try and push your hip bone into the floor while pulling on your ankle, not your toes. There. So you get a really good stretch down the front of your thigh. If you still want to do it on your side, you can do. And then drop that leg out. Grab the other leg. You can even hold it with both hands if you want. Even if your hip bone is still in the floor, and then you can find you can lift the thigh off the floor a little bit. Brilliant. And then out. Okay, and then flip over onto your back. Side of the foot on the knee. Draw the leg in. And just feel that stretch in your bottom. And change sides. Up. Okay, and out, and then up we come. Hands behind you, there, and then just drop the legs over to one side. Lift up, and over. Lift, and over. Lift, over. Lift, and drop, and lift, over. Okay, and lay back. All right, so very slight bend in your knees, tuck your bottom under, okay? So you want all of your back pushing into the floor. Now, if you need a little bit of help, hands can come on your thighs and then you can pull or hold onto the back of your thighs as you need. Other than that, keep your hands out in front of you. Chin wants to be down into your chest so your neck stays nice and long, and we're not pushing the neck forward to strain. Everything's coming from your tummy, all right? So from there, you're pushing off on your lower back, lifting up using the tummy muscles. So big inhale, fill everything with air, and then as you breathe out, inhale back. Okay, so that big inhale, imagine the air pulling all the way down, filling all through your lungs. Your lungs are expanding forwards or up and out, and then you're pushing it right down into your belly to lift your belly up to the ceiling. Now, as you breathe out, you're starting to push the air all the way back out of your torso, but as you're pushing, you feel that tension in your tummy, and it's that clamping on that is going to give you that strength. So a nice, long, steady exhale through pursed lips. So if you inhale through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. That'll help you stay up longer and keep these shoulders nice and soft. So tuck under, big inhale, and then inhale back, big inhale, and then breathe out. Like I say, if you want, just pull on the backs of those legs and hold, but just keep tucking under. Keep that lower back pressing on the floor. Big inhale, fill everything with air, and then breathe out. Back. Big inhale, and we've just got two more. Breathe out. Come back. Big inhale, and breathe out. And come back. Big inhale, and bring those knees in and give them a good hug. Well done. Okay. All right, sitting up. I'll come round this way just so you can see the movement happening from the front first. So you're going to sit nice and upright. You're going to tuck your bottom under, and as you do, the arms are going to come over to the side, but both of my hips there are straight. So twist, and then as I come up, straight back up to the middle, and then tuck under, twist, and up. Okay, so from here, you're going to tuck under, round that back, and as you come back, twist over to the side, belly out, bottom out, Big inhale. Exhale. Tuck under. Drop. Squeeze and up and big inhale. Exhale. Tuck under. Drop down. Quick inhale. Exhale. Up. Inhale. Exhale. Drop down. Inhale. Exhale. Up. And two more. Inhale. Exhale. Keep both bum cheeks firmly on the floor. Your spine touching on the floor as you roll back. Don't roll over to one side or the other. And up. And inhale. Exhale. Tuck under. Back. Up. And come forwards. And give the legs a good hug. Brilliant. Okay. All right. Coming back. So, easiest is having the legs really bent. Okay. So if you start with one leg up like this, other leg on the floor, hands up, big inhale, breathe out. Swap the legs over. So long, steady exhale. So that's squeezing again as you're pushing all the air out of your tummy. Keeping those muscles nice and tight as you change the legs over. Gets harder the more you extend the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Switch the legs over. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. There. Keep those ribs down. Inhale. Exhale. Swap them over. Inhale. Exhale. Switch. Inhale. Exhale. Switch. And inhale. Exhale. Really tense through those tummy muscles to swap over. And inhale. Exhale. Switch them over. And come in. And relax. All right, hands behind your head, okay, and that's only to let your head rest on. The head's not going to move. It's just sitting there in space. We're going to be moving the lower body. So from there, big inhale, breathe out. That's it. Breathe out. And you're just trying to roll the lower body off the floor. If you want to take it further, drop the feet down. Breathe out. That's it. Or if you just want to keep it little, just lift. Short, sharp exhale as you come up. And squeeze, squeeze, lift, and lift, and drop down. Bring those knees in and give them a good hug. up and over we come. Up. We can either do this in full or modified or box. Okay, we're just doing the bringing the knee round to the elbow. So if you're in box here, outside knee to elbow, drop, knee to elbow, drop, and look down at your knee as you draw it round, same as if you're in modified. Round, back, round, back, round and back. Or if you're in full, nice long line, draw round, back, round, and look down at your knee as you draw it round, back, down, and over, 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 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down, sit back on your heels and relax. Okay. All right, up we come, knees wide, hands a little bit further forward than normal, but we will be in box, and then you're just going to drop your hips down to the floor and push them back, up, forward, back, forward, and back. Now the more you do it, as you get into it, just allow that bit of extension to go in your spine. And back. Drop. Don't force it. Back. Forward. And back. And last 2. Forwards and back, and relax, and then just come up, draw one arm under, sit back on your heels but thread the arm underneath your body and out, and then come forward, draw back, other arm under. Okay, and then drop down onto your belly. Okay, hands are going to be next to your head. Now do keep them touching the floor if you want, but if you can hover them, brilliant. All right, you're going to tuck your bottom under. Make sure that pelvis is pushing into the floor. So you're squeezing the bum cheeks, protecting your lower back, so you're just not letting the back arch. Okay, from here, you're going to inhale, lift up just a little bit. Breathe out as you extend the arms out. There. And then drop down. So inhale. Out. In. Back. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale down, but keep squeezing those bum cheeks the entire time. Okay, inhale, exhale, inhale, drop, inhale, exhale, inhale, drop, inhale, exhale, inhale, drop, inhale, exhale, inhale, and drop down, head to the side, arms down by your side, and relax. Just feel that stretch go right across your shoulders. Okay, and then bring yourself back. Sit back on your heels and drop down. And then up we come. Hands next to your knees, head down, bottom under. Push those hands into the floor around your back. And then starting from your bottom, stick your bum out, roll up your spine, shoulders back, head back. And then head down, shoulders in, roll all the way down, tuck your bottom under and push. Now starting from your head back, shoulders back, roll all the way down and arch. Tuck your bottom under, roll up, shoulders in, head down, big push. And release out and give those arms a good shake. All right, coming forward, box, modified or full plank. Okay, we're going to do a bit of slow and quick. All right, so only go down as far as you want, because remember, you've got to push yourself back up. But to start off with, okay, you're going to drop nice and slow. Push yourself back up, and do try not to face plant the floor. Okay, if we're in modified, drop, nice and slow push. Okay, and then if you're in full, drop, and nice and slow up. Okay, so keep going, drop, nice and slow up. Or if you're modified, drop, nice and slow up. Or in box, drop, nice and slow up. And come back. Give the arms a good shake. All right, now I'm going to do it the opposite way around. So we're going to slow down, push back up. All right, so for box, there we go, and drop, nice and slow down, and then just push yourself back up. Okay, so nice and slow, and back. If you're in modified, there, slow down, push. If you're in full, push. Remember, only go down as far as you want, because you've got to push yourself back up. Modified, slow, up, or back in box, slow, and push, and come back, and give the arms a good shake. So you're just pretty much working with the lengthening and shortening mechanisms of how the muscles work. So concentric, eccentric lengthening, for getting technical, but yeah, it's just working differently with those two different phases of the contraction. But there we go. Right, So fingers pointing down towards your feet. More of a stretch than anything this time, so just come back. And then push up. If you want extra in the triceps, really lock the arms out as you come up. Okay? And then back down again, keep those shoulders drawn back. And up and push. And lower down. And push. And lower down. And push. And one more. Lower down. And push. And give the arms a good shake and relax. Superb. All right, legs straight out in front. Clasp the hands together, turn your palms away and round your back. And then reach forward. Grab your feet as much as you can. And then hands behind your back. Clasp your fingers. Come back. Lift up through your chest. Okay, and then over we go. Big step out in front, hands on the knee, lunge forward. Tuck your bottom under and then push. There. And then lift up the arm, the arms above the head, and then reach up to the ceiling. And then place the opposite hand on the knee, round behind. And back. And come back, lift the foot, drop down. And then lower and lift. And then drop that foot down, flip to the side, there, so get a good stretch, all into the inner thigh. All right, and then over to the other side. So step forward, tuck the bottom under before you lunge in, hands on the knee, there, so you really get that good pull down the front of the thigh, and then lift that arm up, reach up, and then place the opposite hand on the knee, hand behind, twist round. And come back, all the way back, drop down, and then lower and lift. And then drop that foot down, flip to the side. Okay, and up we come. Let me just lift us up a bit. There. Okay, and then big reach up to the ceiling. Circle the arms round, head down, shoulders in, roll all the way down. That's it, till your fingers on or near the floor. And then tuck your bottom under, roll up, Lift the arms, interlock your thumbs, lean to one side, push your hips to the other, and up and over, and back. Big reach up to the ceiling, rotate all the way around, and super well done. Good stuff, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.